Hello everybody, it's Bubba Rob here this morning. It's Friday morning. I think it's around 10 o'clock local time. How's everybody today? I'm going to have a little bit of a short chat here. There's some things I feel I kind of need to talk about and a little bit of news. The first thing is this afternoon, it's more than likely going to happen. I get my interview with Kimberly. That's awesome. It's going to be recorded and it's going to be on her channel. I don't know when it's going to be put out, but what I will do is I'll do a short little thing about when that is, or I'll do a post. I'll figure out how to do that. I mean, I'm still trying to figure all this YouTube crap out. It's very it really all depends on her work today, and she's able to get home in time. We actually had a chat on the phone last night, and God, between the two times, I think we talked for almost 2 hours or an hour and a half. What a lovely, lovely, lovely person, I gotta say. She's really trying to do some good here and to help people out, and anything in my own little way I can help my carnivore sister out, I will. I will say, in the conversation that we had last night, I was really quite amazed how many things we actually had in common with our families and kids and music. And yeah, it was very delightful. And and her YouTube friend Aaliyah sent me a bunch of messages this morning, and I really appreciate that. And I don't know, maybe I'll get to go on her show one time. I mean, she seems like a really good gal, and it's really nice to when you're reaching out there and kind of getting to know people, even though you can't see the whites of their eyes in a sense, or touch their skin, but kind of what makes them tick. And next Thursday is my interview with semi-retired Bob, and when I know a little bit more about that, I will let you know. And I'm really looking forward to talking to Bob. That man has a lot of common sense. I know that. I can tell. He's just a good man, and every day he's putting stuff out there to help people out. And what can be better than that, right? Very kind. But the next thing I want to talk about is when I started this channel, I was going through my own issues, and I'm going to talk about that on Kimberly's interview a little, actually quite in depth. And I can't really do it justice in a 10-minute video. And for me to be giving and paying it forward, I like it to be on her channel, and I don't need the views about it. I just need people to help themselves. But when I started my channel, I think probably the first person who ever wrote to me was a Janet Lance. And she wrote to me quite a bit, and she kind of disappeared. And I got a message from her the other day. And I want to read it because I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here. This is not an ego thing. I want to get this very clear. But by her reaching out at the beginning of her journey, and I believe by just having somebody to talk to, even though it was in a text form, I think is really, really important. So this message, in a sense, is to other YouTubers when people are reaching out. I'm not saying you have to be a crisis hotline or any kind of BS like that, but have a little bit of thought maybe sometimes when you're writing somebody back. I know a lot of times there's like a thumbs up and whatever, but you know, a little kind word, a couple of words, or a couple sentences, taking some time, um, might really make a difference to somebody. So I get this message and I'm going to read it out. And this totally tickles me pink. Okay, you guys ready? She says, "Hello, Rob. My why was my blood sugar levels. I started with my A1C at 9.4. As of yesterday, it has dropped to 5.6 grams, under 5. Would mean I am no longer diabetic. Weight started at 252 pounds, and today I weigh 214. 14 pounds to Wonderland. Congratulations on your fabulous journey. Looking good." And you know what? I actually cried. I I I love telling people. I actually printed it off on my on the printer, like it's in my pocket. And because people who know me and stuff, and neighbors, and they kind of giggle, like they wonder what the hell I'm up to and stuff. But that's really important. I do have an Instagram attached to my videos that you can reach out if need be. If I've got time, I'll definitely get back to people the best I can. And it's all about putting the good out and helping people out. You know, I'm not afraid of what's out there. And I got to be careful how I say this, but there's not a lot that scares me. You know, I have worked in some extremely tough environments. I've worked with some extremely tough people. Uh, I'm not afraid of really too much. It takes a lot for me to be scared. And one of the things I'm glad about growing up in Canada, you got to settle your differences with talking and communication. Growing up playing hockey and stuff like that, that's a pretty dangerous sport, pardon me. Driving around, skating around, going 100 miles an hour with a weapon in your hands and shooting a puck at somebody's head, and scrapping it out, and breaking your nose and blood pouring and shaking it off and going out for the next shift and stuff like that. I bet you at least half the people I knew growing up have CTE. Maybe that's why we're so nice, because we're so fucked up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just ringing the bell too many times, right? But I just want people to feel free that they can reach out, and hopefully I get to something if it's important. And if there's something I can say, or somebody has an idea that I can use to clarify something or help people, feel free to send it in. I actually had a fellow the other day. I forget the name. It's kind of funny. He says, "I just love carnivores. I love them so much." I think I'm paraphrasing here. It's not exactly the right quote, but he was trying to increase his carbon footprint more and more every day, just like a carnivore. You know what I did? I said, "Thank you so much," and I sent him a big heart. I just love that. I mean, if that's not being facetious and a smart ass, I mean, I don't know what is. At least I hope so. At least that's the way I took it. But that's all good. Why get upset by that? That's his opinion, right? Anyways, so I've kind of said what I've had to say. I'm going to get going here. Yeah, I guess maybe the moral of the story is the key to anything you do is communication and talking, and and being accepting of others and their beliefs. And don't shut the door. Don't close your mind. Don't be unwilling to learn. Right? We're all different, yet we're all the same. We all want to get up in the morning and go to work, put groceries on the table, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, right? Every day, every day, every day, every day. It's kind of like Groundhog Day, you know? Oh, yeah, one more story. I went in for my breakfast this morning, and the waiter serving me was telling me about he's doing the carnivore journey, and he's type 1 diabetic. And his actually his pancreas is starting to regenerate and starting to produce its own insulin now. So I spoke to him about possibly telling his story on here, and he said if he's got time, uh, I think I'd be very, very gracious of him to do that, because that's another positive story. It's just because I was ordering my meal a certain way, and he says, "Oh, carnivore," and first time we talked about it was probably a month ago, and yeah, it's great. I just loved hearing that. I mean, that's awesome. Anyways, remember to be a good person, good carnivore, good stoic, good blues guy, blues girl, good biker, whatever your good is. Remember to be kind, communicate, be respectful. Have a great day. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Bubba Rob. Bye-bye.